And you, as an HR person, need to be able to show that. In many cases, when I'm consulting for a client, I'll come in and help them figure out they're using 40, 50, 60 hours of overtime per week in a department. And my first question always is, well, why don't we hire another full-time or part-time equivalent? Because remember, overtime is costing you a lot more than it is to hire a new person. Why is that? Well, the basic math is overtime is 1.5 times the salary. More importantly, none of us are that productive after a long work week of more than 45 or 50 hours. So if you are routinely having people work 55, 60 hours, you're actually decreasing the overall productivity. So the cost of those extra hours is not just the 1.5 times modifier. You're actually paying more for less productive work. So you want to look very carefully at how much overtime and determine, is it appropriate to bring on new staff? And that's something a lot of companies get caught up in, is we'll just use overtime here or there. I also hear in our consulting practice, well, we don't need a full-time equivalent because we only, overall it's only 10 or 15 hours per overtime for all the employees. I would then challenge you to look at, is there a floater position or other ways to do it? Overtime of more than 1 or 2 hours per week per employee is never an efficient use of your operating dollars. So let's look at our next performance indicator, employee turnover and retention. And again, why is this important? Because the average cost of a hire is estimated at 1.5 to 2 times the person's salary. And you say to yourself, how can that be? That seems really high.